Now we're going to look at single leg work, okay? And specifically, we're going to look at the split squat and the lunge, all right? So as always, we're going to look at the bodyweight version or the lighter version of the movement and then progress up through adding load with our dumbbells and then onto our barbell, okay? So we're going to start with the bodyweight split squat. James, if you want to get into your lunging position, okay? So as you can see, James is taking a position, the front foot is fully planted to the floor, the back foot is just up on the toe, ready to fall down to the floor, okay? So James, using his arms, is going to use that for a bit of balance there, and what he's going to do is just lower his knee to the floor, and then driving up through the floor, he's going to press away, and you'll feel a lot of the tension coming through the glutes and through that front quad muscle there as well, especially. So James, if you could actually take a wee step forward for me. Perfect, and then come down into your lunge again. So as you can see, James's knee is just about at a right angle here. The shin is just about vertical. That's a nice position to be in. It's a good place to drive away from so that we can get a good strong position to the top. Okay, so that's our split squat or our split lunge with the body weight, okay? So then from there we can advance to a pair of dumbbells or a kettlebell, whichever you choose, but we're going to get one in each hand, and from here we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to assume our position, a nice big step forward, and we're going to perform our split squat. This time obviously with an added weight, which is going to increase the difficulty. And again, you can see all those points of performance are being met. That front leg's at a nice right angle, so there's no issues there, okay? We're making sure that front knee as well, paying attention so that it doesn't cave inwards. We want to make sure we're pushing outwards with that knee so that there's no compromising position with that front leg, all right? And the back knee is simply just controlling the movement, just helping us with stability. And just rest there, James. Perfect. Then from here, guys, what we can do is make the movement a little bit more dynamic with the full lunge or the walking lunge, okay? So from here, we can actually add a little bit of weight as well. So James, if you come over to the barbell, you're just going to step underneath and get the bar onto that back rack position. And then from here, what we're going to do is, instead of starting in our split stance, James is going to just start from this starting position here, and he's going to step into his lunge down, okay? But we're not going to fall or crash down to the floor. We want to make sure that when we step forward, that back knee is controlling to the floor nice and slowly, okay? So taking a big step forward, letting that knee come to the floor, perfect, and driving back up again. And then you'll just alternate sides. So you'll step forward with the right foot, controlling that back knee to the floor, driving away through the heel. Again, guys, you want to be feeling this through your glutes and the quad of that front leg, okay? We don't want to be feeling it anywhere else. We want to be really putting most of the pressure on those bigger muscles in the legs so that we're working the muscles we want to, okay? So that is our back rack lunge, and there's a few different variations. You can put that bar in the front rack, a few different ways you can go about doing that, but that's a nice way to progress and increase the difficulty. So thanks for watching this series on the lunge.